imported. Now, the last time I checked, about 80% of the tomatoes that we consume as well is imported from Burkina Faso as well. We have the planting for food and jobs. I ask this because you are involved in Operation Feed Yourself.
Yes.
But your involvement in Operation Feed Yourself and how you are seeing the planting for food and jobs play out now, have we got it right?
Sometimes I just, like I said, do we love this country? The people we vote into power, do they really love this country? Do they really sit down and say, how can I leave footprints on the sands of time if I am Minister of Agriculture? What do I do? Listen, the first thing that I ought to do is that if I were president, I would decentralize Ministry of Agriculture. Where is the job? The job is in the district. The job is in the land. So what do we do? How do we use our those who go and who are experts in agriculture, agronomists? How do we use them? Why every district? What have you? If you look at our you go to Minister of Agriculture, they will tell you this area is good for pepper, this area is good for maize, this area is good for groundnut, this area is good for that. So what do you, if I were minister, the first thing that I'll do, I'll sit down and I said, what are our needs, district by district? Then what are the districts that produce food? What are the districts that do not produce food? How do I do a linkage program that when we produce food, this is how it will be done? Our schools, they need food. Our hospitals, they need food. Our prisons, they need food. So if you talk about planting for food and jobs, you sit down and look, how do you do? If you plant, where are the things going? If you plant, then you can link up and say, look, you go to Afram Place. That's why you find you can have you have food basket that day. So you can say, Afram Place, we are producing all your food for this purpose. So there is a linkage. So as a Minister of Agriculture, as you sit down, you can see how farmers' food, because the farmers also complain when we produce, they don't come and pick it up. So how do you link that with a road sector? So that at the end of the day, when the farmer produces, I will tell you one of the problems of the farmers, especially the small ones. When you plant, there is a period for gestation and a period where you go and harvest. That period, they need money. So as a government, you look for that place and say, how do you cushion the farmer during that period? You understand? So that when the food is ready for harvesting, you can. That's why food distribution was there. So that you buy that food, you have a food storage, you store it. Every district, you know what should be the buffer stock for each district, so that there is no period where you say there is no food in.
That's why I'm going to build those silos.
Exactly.
In the industrial area.
Exactly.
Which have been sold.
Yes. If you go to Ejura, there is a certain type of storage facility there. You can store the maize for thousands of years, because the way it has been done, after a certain time you do the aeration, if you aerate it. But where are we?